Imagine standing in the center of Pyongyang, the capital of North Korea. The streets are strangely wide, almost too perfect. Massive monuments cast long shadows over silent boulevards. The air feels heavy, not from pollution, but from control. And then, your eyes catch it. A massive pyramid-shaped skyscraper, stretching so high into the sky it makes every other building look like a toy. Its glass glints under the sun, a sharp dagger of steel and concrete stabbing the clouds. This is the Ryugyong Hotel. At 330 meters, it's taller than the Eiffel Tower. It was meant to be the pride of North Korea, the tallest hotel in the world, and a shining symbol of national power. But here's the twist. In over 3 decades, not a single paying guest has ever stayed inside. The ballrooms are empty, the restaurants never served a single meal, the beds never slept in. This is the story of how North Korea's Hotel of the Future became one of the most notorious abandoned buildings on Earth, the Hotel of Doom. Why did it fail? What secrets hide inside? And why does this ghost tower still dominate Pyongyang's skyline today? Getting information out of North Korea is like trying to see through a brick wall. The government controls the news with an iron grip. Just a few months ago, a U.S. soldier unexpectedly crossed the border into North Korea. Within hours, state media claimed he was fleeing abuse in America. But was that the truth, or a carefully crafted story? North Korea is one of the most secretive nations on Earth. Outsiders only see what the government wants them to see: gleaming towers, spotless plazas, and statues the size of apartment buildings. But behind this polished surface, there's a desperate need to project power. To understand why the Ryugyong was built, we have to go back. Before 1945, Korea was under Japanese rule. When World War II ended, the Allies split the peninsula in two. The Soviets took the north, the Americans took the south. South Korea opened up to the world, North Korea closed itself off under a totalitarian regime. In 1950, tensions erupted into the Korean War. 3 years of relentless fighting, over 4 million lives lost, and no peace treaty. The war froze the border at the 38th parallel. That border still stands today. By the 1980s, the rivalry between the two Koreas was as bitter as ever. In 1986, a South Korean company opened the tallest hotel in the world. Not even in Seoul, but in Singapore. Then, in 1988, South Korea hosted the Olympics, earning praise and prestige worldwide. North Korea's leader at the time, Kim Il-sung, saw this as an insult. He wanted something bigger, bolder, and impossible to ignore. His answer? A skyscraper hotel unlike anything the world had ever seen. In 1989, North Korea hosted the World Festival of Youth and Students. More than 10,000 visitors from 177 countries poured into Pyongyang. The regime spent an astonishing $4 billion transforming the city. New stadiums, wide new roads, and the jewel in the crown? The Ryugyong Hotel. The design was jaw-dropping. 3 massive wings slanting at 75 degrees, meeting at a sharp cone at the top. Inside, 3,000 rooms, a bowling alley, a nightclub, and 5 revolving restaurants with panoramic views. It would stand taller than the Eiffel Tower, beating South Korea's record by over 100 meters. Construction began in 1987. The plan? Open in just 2 years for the big festival. Workers scrambled as the structure climbed floor after floor, piercing the skyline. But as the festival approached, it became clear the building was nowhere near ready. Guests stayed in other hotels. The opening date was pushed to 1992, and then the disaster no one saw coming. In 1991, the Soviet Union collapsed, taking with it North Korea's most important ally and financial lifeline. By 1992, the Ryugyong had reached its full 330 meters, but it was still an empty shell. The country was broke. Construction stopped dead in 1993 after swallowing an estimated $750 million. For years, the hotel stood like a ghost over Pyongyang. No windows, no interior, just raw concrete. A rusting crane clung to the roof like a relic of failure. Meanwhile, the country descended into famine. Millions went hungry. Electricity flickered out across cities. the regime quietly erased the hotel from official photographs, as if pretending it didn't exist would hide the embarrassment. Nearly 15 years passed. Then, in the late 2000s, a surprising development. Egyptian telecom giant Orascom agreed to finish the hotel's exterior as part of a business deal. By 2011, the facade was complete. At last, the ugly gray concrete was covered in sleek glass. That same year, German luxury hotel group Kempinski announced it would open 150 rooms in the upper floors. For a moment, hope flickered. Was the Hotel of Doom finally about to welcome its first guests? But in 2013, rising political tensions between North Korea and the West killed the project overnight. Today, the Ryugyong stands sealed shut. No tourists, no business conferences, nothing. Experts warn its concrete-only structure could be unsafe. Since 2018, the hotel has been repurposed into one of the largest propaganda displays in the world. Thousands of LED lights wrap the building, playing looping videos of patriotic slogans, war victories, and glowing images of the nation's leaders. At the top, a giant North Korean flag blazes into the night sky. What was meant to be a symbol of pride has become a warning, a monument to ambition without the means to fulfill it, a gleaming tower that hides nothing but emptiness, and a reminder that sometimes the tallest buildings cast the darkest shadows.